If you deleted a file on your Windows PC, do not touch your computer yet. There is a free Microsoft tool that can recover deleted documents, photos, and even files only if you use it the right way. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to use Windows File Recovery, what to type, and which recovery mode gives you the best chance. First, let's install the tool. Open the Microsoft Store. Search for Windows File Recovery and press Enter. Now simply click the Install button from the search results. Once it's installed, just open it. A command line window will open, and you will see some basic text explaining how the tool works and the command format. Don't worry about memorizing any of that. I will break it down step by step and show you exactly what to type. Now let's understand the command format. This is the most important part. Every recovery command starts with WinFR. Next, you specify the source drive, which is where the files were deleted. After that, you choose a destination folder on a different drive. This is where the recovered files will be saved. Then you add the recovery mode and any extra switches. Windows File Recovery has two major modes. The regular mode is the fastest option. Use this when the files were deleted recently and the drive uses NTFS. The extensive mode is for tougher situations. Use it if the drive was formatted, or if the file was deleted a long time ago, or worst case scenario, the drive is damaged. An overview of the decision you took will be presented, which is basically the switch mode. The source drive, which is where the files were deleted. And lastly, the destination folder your recovered files will be recovered into. Continue by pressing Y. The Windows File Recovery software will make two passes on the drive. The first pass will scan the drive for deleted files, and the second pass will actually do the recovery. As you can evidently see, I have recovered 4 deleted files from my drive. Once the command finishes running, Windows File Recovery does the rest automatically. Press Y to view the recovered files. On your destination drive, you will find the files that were successfully recovered. Now, before you run any recovery command, there's one important step most tutorials completely skip, and this step can decide whether recovery succeeds or permanently fails. You need to know the health of the drive you are about to scan. If a drive is already failing and you start aggressive recovery scans, you can actually make the data loss worse. That's why I always check drive health first. I created a small tool called Drive Health Status Checker. I have pinned the direct download link in the comment section. It is a lightweight command line tool. No installation, no background services, and no internet access required. You simply download it, unzip it, and run it. When the tool runs, the first thing it does is it checks the drive's smart status. Smart data tells us whether a drive is healthy or showing early signs of failure. If you see drive is healthy, that's your green light to continue with Windows File Recovery. If a drive shows error or failure warnings, you should stop immediately and avoid scanning the drive further. Next, the tool displays basic disk information. Things like the drive model, interface type, media type, and size. This helps you confirm which physical drive you are working with, especially if you have multiple disks connected, like internal SSDs and USB drives. Below that, you will see a clear breakdown of your logical drives, showing free space versus total space. This is important because Windows File Recovery requires you to recover files to a different drive with enough free space. This section lets you instantly confirm which drive is safe to use as the destination. This tool doesn't replace Windows File Recovery. It supports it. Think of it as a safety check you run before recovery, so you don't accidentally make things worse.